Hello everyone, this is Max, and some of you already know me, and to those who doesn't, I am an adult gamer. I started playing around 10 years ago, and most of the people are actually asking me how did I start gaming, what gave me the motivation, how did I find different solutions. So yeah, welcome to my story. First of all, the first game I started playing is Quake 3. Basically, I met one guy, Yod, a good friend of mine, and he started talking about net gaming and so on. Till then, I was just playing in single player, and yeah, he told me about Quake 3, he told me about tournaments and this kind of stuff, and I started actually playing with him. It was very fun. The only problem is that at that point, I had to find a solution, and the only way I could play FPS games was using a touchpad. And I don't have the keyboard I had back then anymore, but I can let you imagine. Basically, the touchpad was as big as the monitor of this phone, so you should understand that using my arm to just move the aim in such a little place was very hard, especially when I wanted to aim well and have a sensitivity that did let me also move fast enough to shoot people behind me and so on. But yeah, I managed to do that, and I was actually able to join the best Italian team. That was just the start of my career. At that point, there was something that was actually pretty sad, because there were people that basically, first of all, I joined a team that was I thought a good team, and yeah, I realized they were a bunch of cheaters. So what happens is that when I left them, because I got actually invited to the best Italian team, they started flaming me because they knew about my handicap, and all the time we met on a server, they started saying like flaming about the fact that I had no hands, saying like, I hope you will die in a car crash in your wheelchair, all this kind of bullshit. And it was actually even a bad period of my life for family stuff and so on, and it was very a crap situation. So when something like that happens, you got two choices. The first one is letting them grab you down, and the other one is showing them that you're better. So actually I took the second way, and I felt like I had to prove that I was stronger. I had to prove that even in my situation I could fucking destroy them. And it wasn't easy because like I said, there wasn't anything that they let me play as good as I could, because the touchpad was too small, and I really needed to get such a sensitivity that was very fast, and I had to be like perfect with aiming, and yeah, I managed to do that, and I was pretty proud of it. So after that, I decided that I didn't want to share my story, my situation, my handicap with other people. And when I started playing games like Diablo 2, and I think it was one of the best druid in Europe back then, nobody knew about my handicap. And also when I was playing World of Warcraft, even if that was for fun, nobody knew about that. And same when I was playing Call of Duty 4, but the thing is that when I started playing Call of Duty 4 and there was the chance to go to LAN, and I had already the responsibility because I was Italian representative, and people started knowing me in a more personal way. I started saying it. I started like saying to my team about my situation. The funny thing is that someone even told me, we think that your handicap somehow locks your skill. It's like due to your handicap you can't get on a pro level. And the funny thing is that those were the players that never said something like that before, because they didn't know. So that was something that was just prejudices about handicap, and that's something that I always wanted to fight. So by saying that, I understood that little by little people were different by what I saw when I was playing Quake 3, because I understood that not everyone is such an asshole. And the thing is, I always ask myself, like, why I'm here, what is my goal. And when I was talking to people, like in real life, they always told me that I was somehow of motivation, because it was very hard to find people doing what I'm doing with my handicap. So I thought maybe the reason I'm alive is that I can help people, I can show them what can they do. And when I was talking even to my boss at work, he is actually one of the person I respect the most in my life. And he told me, when you came here at work, I was like, I was worried, because I didn't know how could I help you, with getting stuff in order to help you working well. And I actually told him that I didn't need anything. I didn't need anything because I could manage everything like all other people do. And he took it like, it surprised him, and he told me that I was a big motivation. And little by little I understood that I couldn't keep it for me, even if I was still kind of afraid of what was going on, of what could happen if I could make public, like start a YouTube channel and explaining about my life on the public, on the internet, because people are way different in the internet by how they are in real life. In real life, people talk to you, and they are not gonna be that arrogant. And some people on the internet sometimes are acting even as they don't are, like they're kind of frustrated and try to talk shit about stuff, about everything actually. But I thought that at that point, so actually I had this wish to start a YouTube channel since 2 years more or less, but I never did. And just a few months ago, I decided that I had to follow my mission, and I could help people, and it was a good reason to eventually even get the flame of the trolls. I couldn't care less anymore, because I was strong enough, I was confident on myself. So I decided to start the YouTube channel, and I even realized that there are way more better person than what it looks like, because beside the trolling part, there are a lot of people that can understand and can be serious about the serious stuff. So today I'm gonna show you more or less how do I move everything. Like right now I'm playing League of Legends, and people are asking me, how can you play a game by just using 2 arms? So I already shown it more or less, but I'm gonna try to explain it once again so you can see it well. Basically, alright, this is my keyboard, okay? So I press the keys just like this. I just got the aim, let's say, to manage to do this. The problem is that sometimes, as example, if I want to flash, I got the flash on A on League of Legends, and I got my ultimate on D, and as example on turret, I got the stun on E. So the movement I have to do is using the mouse, okay, and I move, and with the right click, I just go to the direction, then I flash, then I ultimate, and flash, I ultimate, and I stun. And that's something I had to do without watching, because I had to watch the monitor, I had to watch what I'm doing. Someone says that it's actually, impossible, but that's not. That's just a matter of practice, probably. I can't say that it's not harder than other people, because I've got a few people saying, yeah, but you are born like that, so it's the same as playing as we do. No, that's not right, because with fingers you can just be ready to press all the key you want. With my arm, I have to move very fast, very faster than fingers, because I have to jump between one key to another one, and it's like playing with only one finger. That what makes it hard. Actually, I can eventually even play with my foot, and I'm gonna show you how. So basically, I learned how to play with my foot, and by doing this, I could, you know, press a lot of keys all together. That's how I play Call of Duty and so on, because when I was playing Call of Duty, I had this touchpad here, and I did put it on here, like this, you see? And so I was using the arrows here to move, and I was using my left arm to move to aim, and with my foot I was using fire and grenades, smokes, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the problem is that right now that's not a really comfortable position, and after some time it's like my back hurts, so it's much better if I can play with my arms. And right now I am thinking about buying a Razer Nostromo, because another problem with this kind of keyboards is that the keys are not in line, you know? It's like sometimes if I have to press S, it's not like you see, it's kinda more complicated. But Nostromo looks more like the numpad, so I know that it's exactly like 4 is exactly under 7 and so on, and it's gonna help me a lot. But yeah, also one of the problems is the mouse. So before I used the touchpad, like I said. Now I use the mouse. I use the Razer Imperator, and also here people, someone says that it's impossible to use that, and someone says that it's like normal, because of course I'm one like this. Well, the thing is, I can use this pretty well, because you see I hold it. The problem is that I have to hold it in a way that it doesn't go away, because it's like a bit complicated. It's I can't hold it, so I am pressing enough so that I don't click the buttons, and at the same time I am moving it. Okay, so that's the hard part actually, moving it, but being able to press it not hard enough to also click. But yeah, I'm managing to do that as well. Now, people were also pretty curious, you know, about how do I use my foot and this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna explain you. Basically, even when I was young, people, my parents, my family, always motivated me on doing this kind of stuff, because they wanted me to be independent. And actually, there was my grandfather that was actually doing some fakes. So basically, he was throwing something very small in the ground, and yeah, he asked me to grab it. And that was, I understood it like when I was a bit older, it was his way to show me, to motivate me on being accurate enough to grab everything from the ground. I'm gonna show you now something. So look at this. Even something very small, like you see. For me, it's like it's pretty easy. I can take this. I can take this. I don't care about that. It's like, for me, it's, you see, it's easy. But yeah, that's more or less my story, guys. And now I'm working on a new project. You know, I recently finished working for the charity together with a film, and yeah, now I'm playing League of Legends. I decided to be very good at League of Legends. I want to improve, yet I'm not a pro player. And I just played like I played for 6 or 7 months on season 2, and then I stopped when Diablo 3 was released. And yeah, now I decided to come back, and I want to do it in a very professional way. I want to be on the top. I'm actually playing a journey together with my friend Inferno Bonnie, and yeah, we are trying to climb to 2000 elo. People say, someone actually told me, because they didn't know about my situation, that people without hands can play 2000 games and not go over 1300 elo. So I've already been 1600 elo, and yeah, now I'm gonna go to 2000. And at the same time, someone says that you know, stuff like you're getting cared. That's another bullshit. I'm playing with a pro player. I'm playing with a 2400 player. He's a friend of mine. I see a lot of people doing duo queue. I see a lot of people getting boosted instead of improving. What I'm doing is understanding the game, because he's teaching me how to play the game, and I'm learning, so I can really become a very good support. That's the role I am considering playing, and that's the role I'm actually enjoying a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys will have fun. I am doing a journey to 2000, and yeah, there is the last thing I want to say, you guys. Like I can never, I can really, it's impossible to regret what I've been doing, because I saw that my project had helped a lot of people like Mapak, that never spoke about his handicap before he saw me, and then he made public his handicap, and he got sponsored and so on. He got motivated. People like Hulkizid, he also has only one hand, and he plays game, and he never said it before, and he thanked me because he got the motivation by me, and he just got the strength of going public. And a lot of people, even on the forums, that told me or started saying, I also don't have one hand, I also can play with handicap and so on. People that got motivated. So if you got a handicap, if you got something to share with people, do that. Don't be afraid, because you're gonna help people, you're gonna make their life different. So the last thing, guys, most of the people will tell you that you can't do something. At that point is when you have to do your best to do it. You should never let people put you down, never, because people sometimes try to put themselves in your position and they can't find a solution, but you can find a solution, because I'm pretty sure if I found the solution for everything, I found the solution for driving without hands, without legs, like I play football without legs, and like I can do everything. So if I can do everything, you can also do everything. You should just not let people put you down. You should just stay motivated and find a solution, because yeah, everyone can do a lot of things, and it's hard because the community sometimes doesn't help, but yeah, that's a good motivation to prove them that you are better than others, because if you are like the others, it's like you're nothing. You have to be better, and more than being better than others, you have to be better than yourself. When I play the games, I never try to be better than others. I try to improve myself, because if I know that if I improve myself all the time, more and more and more, I will also be better than others. So I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow me, you can subscribe, but if you don't want to watch my videos, I don't care about having subscribers. I don't want inactive subscribers. I want people that like my content and yeah, subscribe just because they want to be updated about it. that's everything for now. A big thanks goes to Razer because I've been contacted by them, and yeah, they are somehow watching me, and it's very a pleasure for that. So I think that's pretty much everything for now. If you got any question, this is my video, and leave a comment. I'll try to answer to any of you. Thanks again for watching, guys. Keep it up and never let someone put you down.